here and I can play now. Like, was there a moment that you realized it?
I feel like coming into camp, I was kind of hesitant about if I could play here or not, you know, like with my size and stuff. So I got to 175 before camp, and first couple of days of camp, I realized like, I could actually play here. So I feel like I could play, and I just stuck to the plan and play my role throughout the season.
So it was pretty quick that you figured it out.
Yeah.
Well, that's obviously a nice advantage. But then to see that come to fruition at the end of the year, did you even surprise yourself with the contributions you were able to make?
Yeah. You know, the team up north game, I kind of busted out and had a great game. So that first touchdown, I was kind of surprised and shocked, but I just went along with it and just played like how I do, and it all came through.
The fact that Ryan will be your head football coach now instead of just the coordinator and the guy you work with in the passing game, that's a whole different role for him.
Yeah.
As you've grown to know him this year, what gives you confidence? What did you see in him, not only in his head coaching experience here this year, but just moving forward, that you think makes him the fit for that role?
I've known Coach Day since probably October of last year. He recruited me down in California, so my relationship with him is great, and I definitely believe in him and what he does. You know, he doesn't really give you false info. He kind of tells you the truth through everything. So he's kind of like Coach Meyer, and I respect him a lot. So I can't wait to play under him.
When Coach Day went out to California looking for a quarterback and found you, did you think it was more likely that he would be out of here before your career ended, or did you think that he would be the head coach?
I had no idea, to be honest. I never really knew about Ohio State. Like when he came out there, I knew it was Ohio State, a big school and one of the best in the nation. So I never really knew what was going on, and I never thought they were serious about me. So
if you take yourself back a year and Ryan Day is the head coach when you're being recruited, what would you today tell yourself then about why you should still come here?
Coach Day was honest with me throughout the whole thing. He kind of told me the truth, and he told me why I was offered, and then when he offered me, and he told me like why I was offered and everything. So he just told me the truth through everything, and he was honest. So that's what I love about him.
Whatever things he does well as a recruiter, if it makes you, as someone who was recruited by him, want to come play more.
He never really pressured me into anything. Never really told me any false info. Throughout the whole recruiting process, I kind of, like, coaches would tell me to visit their school and all that. He would tell me to visit other schools and make sure like I made the best decision for myself, and he never really wanted me to he never really forced me to come here. He just wanted me to make the best decision for myself.
How excited are you about?
Who were you talking about just then?
The new football coach.
How excited are you about getting the opportunity to go back and play in California here in the Rose Bowl?
Oh, it's unbelievable. I kind of grew up watching the West Coast and the Rose Bowl, and being able to play in the Rose Bowl in my first year is awesome. So I can't wait to get out there.
It's like one of those NCAA 14 recruiting pitches. Get a chance to play a game in your home state.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. So I can't wait.
How many people are hitting you up for tickets?
A lot. I know I get minimal tickets, but probably about 30 right now ask me for tickets, and I don't think I can get all of them. So
what's the last month been like for you, Chris, from sort of this guy we were hearing about to being a key part of the offense?
Yeah, I started earlier in Nebraska. I had an alright game. That was my first time in the rotation, so I had a target. It was just picked off in the end zone in the corner, so that was a good one to start off with. And then we had Michigan State, and I had those two catches. That was a good game for myself, and it kind of boosted my confidence that I could play at this level. And then after that, we had Maryland. Had a catch, and I had like 3 targets and a catch. I had that drop in the end zone, which I blame on myself in the fourth quarter. And then we had the team up north. It just changed my whole life, and those 3 big plays I made, and it was unreal, and all in the spotlight I got put in and everything, and then the Big Ten championship, which was another good one, and I just wanted to play a role and help out the seniors.
What was it like though in that Michigan game? Like you said, it changed your life. But what was it like to be put in a position and then deliver. What is that feeling like? You understand what I mean? A lot of people get a shot and don't take advantage. What was it like?
That's what I base myself around my whole life. I kind of tell myself if I get an opportunity, I got to take advantage of it, and it's either you do or you don't. So I've been put in that position my whole life, and my parents, my brothers, and that's what they go by also. So
hey, I didn't get to. Well, I want to say that touchdown, the second touchdown pass, I think it had at Michigan, against Michigan, where you kind of bent it in at the last.
Yeah.
Was that a planned? I've always wanted to ask you and Dwayne. Was that a planned pass there? That little bend at the end, or was that just a ball thrown inside?
That was just a ball thrown inside. It was a perfect ball by Dwayne, but
like that skinny post you ran, later, it looked like the same kind of throw. Just lets you make the move. Go ahead.
It was supposed to be a ball to Terry, but he got bracketed, so he's doubled. And then Paris is ineligible because he was on the ball. So I was the last one, and I was the last route, so I was supposed to run a go, but I got kind of widened out to the sideline, and he threw a perfect ball, and I had to come back and high point the ball. So.
I got you.
Chris, I'm sure you've already been asked about a million questions about Urban stepping down, as everybody has, but 3 star wide receivers leaving this offseason, done. Now you've got the new head coach in there. You've kind of emerged a little bit as I'd say a lot of it actually, here as a star receiver here in the last couple of games. Just what's your mindset right now, kind of going in the Rose Bowl and going into next season, and what are your expectations for this team moving forward?
My mindset is kind of get better every day. It's not changing for myself, and I set my goals, and I know Coach Meyer was a great coach and a great man, so I give all respect to him and everything he's done for this program, and being one of the best coaches of all time and everything. So, but Coach Day, I believe he's going to be another great coach, and I know everybody believes in him and the first 3 games, what he's done for us in this program. So I can't wait to play alongside him, and I can't wait to finish the season out with the seniors.
Chris, the biggest coaching announcement that happened in the last week was obviously Brian Hartline being promoted to wide receivers coach full time, right? How happy are you that he's going to be here and for your group? How important is that?
Coach Hartline, he's like a family figure to me, and ever since I got here, he kind of took me in, and since I'm from far away California, so. That's my guy, and I'm very happy for him.
Was there any concern in your guys' room that he wouldn't be retained? I mean, obviously he had the interim tag on.
Not at all. Since the whole incident went down with Coach Smith, and Coach Hartline stepped in, and he's done an awesome job and helping all of us. So it's been great having him.
Chris, put me in your mind when you heard